I love St. James Parish because it's a true community. It's a community where we look out for and protect each other. That is why I am here today. I am called to help protect myself, my friends and family from an impending danger. When I was a little girl, we had everything in our garden: butter beans, snap beans, mustard greens, okra. We used to go behind the levee and crawfish. We were never sick until the first plant came when I was in the 8th or the 9th grade.
Cancer Alley, the Mississippi River Chemical Corridor, as it's called, is an 85-mile stretch of land that is home to approximately 136 chemical plants and 6 refineries and climbing. For a lot of poor white people, the chemical plants coming was a step up. On the other hand, for African Americans, conditions worsened with the plants moving closer and closer to where the Black community was.
You can't fish in that river anymore. We can't even grow a decent garden anymore. My neighbor on my right side died. The neighbor on my left side died. How many more have to die? The plastics that we use in our everyday life, the chemicals that's used to make those items are being emitted in the air, and we're breathing that. Come and see. Come and breathe this air. I bet you any money you're gonna leave here with a headache or a stomach ache. The people that we elected in office, they let us down from way back.
What happened in Louisiana was a really tragic story in terms of who benefits and who bears the burden of petrochemicals.
The majority of trash incinerators in the country are located in communities of color and low-income communities because there is a lack of power to push back against them. Baltimore's largest air polluter is its trash incinerator. There's a ton of plastic going there every day, contributing to heart disease, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases, cancers.
I've been living here for like 17 years.
Okay.
I've been encountering a lot of people that's been passing away from cancer.
Mm-hmm.
My brother just died from cancer. Mm-hmm. My neighbors, a lot of people.
The actions of the petrochemical industry were basically allowed because of really racist policies, ingrained policies, and decision making. Everybody has, to some extent, accepted it as normal. This is not normal.
Indonesia is a major dumping ground for US waste. Sampah yang kotor dan tidak dapat didaur ulang dibakar secara terbuka. Pemerintah Amerika Serikat harus bertanggung jawab atas sampah plastik di Indonesia dan negara berkembang lainnya.
We're hiding it, we're dumping it in the ocean, we're shipping it overseas, we're putting it into incinerators, we're polluting the planet, and we're using more and more carbon. Plastic is killing us all, and it's not killing us equally.
Plastic production and waste is fanning the flames of climate chaos. It's poisoning our air, our water, our soil. It's a monumental problem that disproportionately impacts Black and brown and low-income communities. And the problem's getting bigger and more complicated every single year. In the next 3 decades, global plastic production is expected to triple.
And the people that are making the most money from this are not assuming the responsibility.
The Break Free from Plastic Pollution Act is the bold, comprehensive national strategy to address this enormous challenge. This bill includes a pause on new plastic production facilities. It bans non-recyclable, single-use plastic products. It requires big corporations to take responsibility for the pollution that their plastic creates. We can spur massive investments in domestic recycling and composting infrastructure and create good-paying American jobs.
These legislative policies that would move us towards zero waste, that is a critical piece of the justice that we need.
I want Sen Jeff to be rebuilt. We could sit at the table and find something that can bring in jobs where it's not dealing with so many industrial pollutants.
It's going to take real leadership that understands that you can create 10 times as many jobs from going to a zero waste economy that composts, that recycles, that reuses, that redesigns, that creates more repair shops and centers them in communities of color, in low-income communities. We would be able to create such an economic boom.
I want our grandchildren to grow up with clean air, clean water, clean soil. Give us back our life. Give us back our livelihood.
We can decide to just hang around with oil and gas and go down with it, or we can wake up and get on board with the future. When you lift up people at the bottom, you lift up everybody. I believe that we are on the road to make really deep changes in our system and to move forward with a new concept of humanity.